If I were to summarize myself, Yasuto taking Ashita into one phrase, it would be corporate slave. When I graduated college 2 years ago, I got a job at this small IT company, and it was the biggest mistake in my life. From the moment I entered the company, I was given the responsibility of multiple accounts. And since the beginning, I can count on one hand the number of times I've been able to leave work on time. I'm so exhausted. I don't even know if I can get myself to the train station. Maybe I'll take a quick rest before I head home. I still got some time until the last train anyway. I passed out immediately into a deep sleep. 30 minutes later. Oh, a phone call? I must have fallen asleep. And it's a call from Miss Shinohara? Yes, hello?
Takanoshita, you wouldn't happen to still be in the office, are you?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. Would you mind checking my desk to see if I left any paperwork on top of it?
As usual, it's organized perfectly and there's nothing there.
If that's so, then that's fine. I was worried that I left some important secret documents there.
Oh, I see. I'm surprised that someone as perfect as Miss Shinohara gets worried like that sometimes.
More importantly, why are you still in the office?
Oh, I was able to finish my work, but I was relieved that I made the deadline, and I was having a little breather.
Okay, well, if you're finished with your work, then you need to go home. It's a bad habit of yours to be so relaxed.
I'm sorry.
Yes, well, be careful getting home. I'm going to hang up now.
Yes, thank you. Good night. It may have been a pure coincidence, but if I hadn't gotten a call from her, I may have missed my last train to go home. All right, I guess I should get ready to leave. Wait a sec, why is there a blanket on my shoulders? There shouldn't have been anybody else in the office when I fell asleep. But did someone come and pull it over me? But I don't know who it belongs to, so I guess I'll fold it up and leave it on the... I never found out who the blanket belonged to, but I wrote a note to say thank you. I left it on top of my desk before heading home. The next day. Good morning.
Morning. Were you able to catch the last train home yesterday?
Yes, thanks to you. I barely made it in time.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad. I know you're tired, but you need to get it together.
That blanket that I left on top of my desk is gone already.
If I didn't happen to give you a call, by pure coincidence, you may have missed your last train.
I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Taking a Sheeter is getting scolded again. I know, right? Miss Shinohara is particularly strict with him. That's true. Maybe she likes him, and that's why she's always paying attention to him.
You two over there, stop with your pathetic conversation and get back to work.
Yes, ma'am, we're sorry. It's true that she is more strict with me than anybody else, but surely it's not because she likes me at all.
Shida, I can't possibly imagine this, but surely you're not misunderstanding my intentions, too.
Of course not. I know that the reason why you're particularly strict on me is because I'm still incompetent in a lot of ways.
Exactly. If you realize that yourself, then you need to work harder to keep up.
Yes, ma'am, I'll be more aware. What? That blanket. That's the one from yesterday.
Why did you raise your voice all of a sudden?
No, I'm sorry, it's nothing.
It's still the morning. Don't raise your voice like that. It'll scare everyone.
Sorry about that. That blanket was Miss Shinohira's. But I have a hard time believing that she put it over me. But if I were to ever ask her about it...
Excuse me, what are you saying? Are you sure you're not still asleep?
Of course, is what she would say. In the end, I wasn't able to ask or find out who put the blanket over me that night, and 2 weeks flew by. I managed to finish a little bit earlier today. Even then, it's already 10 p.m. Alright, I'm not as tired as I was that day, so I should get up and go home now. Is it just me, or did I hear the door open just now? Who will be coming into the office this late?
Yasuto is asleep again. Not again. I know that he usually runs warm, but if you fall asleep here, you're going to catch a cold.
Huh? Who is it? I don't remember anybody in the office calling me by my first name.
I need to make sure I give him a call before his last train again. He's such a little kid.
Wait a second. They sat down next to me, and this voice, is it Miss Shinohira? And I feel like she just put something on my shoulders.
If you're looking so cute, I'm going to give you a kiss if you don't watch out.
No, there's no way that Miss Shinohara would say something like that.
Your hair is so soft. If I touch it too much, I'm going to wake him up. So I have to be gentle.
There's absolutely no way that this could be Miss Shinohara.
If only I could be this nice to him when he's awake, too. I'm sorry for being your scary boss, Yasuto.
Is this really how she's been feeling about me?
I like him this much, but why can't I just be honest with my feelings to him?
Wait, whoa, you like me?
What?
Crap, I didn't mean to, but I couldn't contain my reaction.
Since when have you been awake?
I was actually never asleep to begin with.
I see. Well then, I'm going to be off now.
Wait, please wait a minute. Ugh, I have a lot of questions, but first I have to ask, this blanket is yours, right? So, last time you were the one that put it over my shoulders, right?
Yes, I guess so.
Well, thank you very much. And then the reason why you called me was to make sure that I wouldn't miss my last train, right?
Yes, that time I just happened to come back to the office because I was worried that I had left important documents out on my desk. But that's when I saw you at your desk and you looked so comfortable taking a nap there, so I put the blanket over you and went home.
I see you. Well, thank you so much. That means that she already knew that she hadn't left the paperwork out. But she only gave me a call to make sure that I wouldn't oversleep and miss my last train. She's normally so strict with me, but that was really nice of her.
It was nothing. I only called you and put the blanket over you because it would be an inconvenience for you to get sick. I'm going to go home now.
Wait a minute, please! Miss Shinohara, didn't you call me by your first name earlier? And on top of that, you were touching my hair and saying that you really like me.
That must have been a dream.
What do you mean a dream?
Yes, clearly you were asleep until just a second ago. That's why you got your dream and reality mixed up.
Like I said before, I never fell asleep today.
Well, that's it. It's over. This is the end for me. I never thought that I would get caught like this. My life is over, so I'm gonna go home now. Going to quit my job, too.
What? What are you saying?
You don't want a boss like this, do you?
Of course I don't mind. I was happy to hear you call me by my first name, even though I was pretty shocked.
Wait, really?
Really, but if that's how you feel, then I wish you'd be a little bit nicer to me. Why are you always so strict to me and me only?
I can't tell you exactly why. You should be able to figure that one out yourself.
Well, then earlier you said you really liked me, so that must mean that you're strict on me because you like me, right?
No, that's not it.
What? I'm wrong?
Well, you're not wrong, but it's embarrassing, so don't say it out loud. Anyway, I'm going to go home now. Please forget any of this ever happened.
If I leave it as is, then I feel like it will all become more complicated. Miss Shinohara, it made me happy, so I don't want to forget it happened. If you don't want to show your true feelings at work, then would you like to go on a date with me sometime?
What? A date?
Yes, if we're not at work, then there's no need to hide yourself. Plus, I want to properly thank you for putting the blanket over me that day.
It would be rude for me to say no if you're trying to thank me. Fine. I guess I have to say yes then.
What? Well, thank you. How about next Saturday?
Sure, that works. I'll let you decide where we're going.
Yes, absolutely. She's back to her normal attitude. From then until the Day of the Dead, I spent all my time thinking about a plan for our date. I have no idea where to take her. If it were my usual boss, I feel like she would want to go somewhere more mature. But at the same time, based on the way she was acting when she thought I was asleep, I also feel like somewhere fun would be better. A cat cafe seems like a good idea. But if she has a cat allergy, that would be terrible. The more I think about it, the more all of these ideas seem bad. There's no use thinking about it, so I guess for now I'll just do the standard movie and dinner. In the end, Saturday rolled by, and I didn't have any confidence in my date plan. Whew, at least I was able to get here before her. But wow, that girl waiting under the clock is so cute. They're a different type, but she's as pretty as Miss Shinohara.
Hey, why did you come stand next to me without saying anything? Did you not recognize me?
I'm so sorry, you just seem so different from usual.
Really, I mean, I'm still the same person.
I mean, you're always beautiful, but today you also look, how can I say this, really cute. Is this what you normally like outside of work?
Yes, this is how I like to dress. Does it not suit me? If you don't like it, Yasuto, then I'll go back and change into a suit.
No, those clothes and that hairstyle, I really like it.
Are you sure? Then I'm glad.
She's always scolding me, so I thought she was a little bit uptight, but when I look at her like this, she's actually more the cute type. Well then, should we get going? I was thinking we could go watch a movie, but is that okay with you?
Sure, I like going to the movies. What are we going to see?
I was thinking a horror film. Is that okay?
Horror?
Yes, it's the type where a girl comes crawling out of the TV or through the window. But if you're scared, then we can watch something else.
Of course I'm not scared. Let's go.
In the end, we ended up watching a horror film, but, Miss Shinohara, are you okay?
Totally fine.
Miss Shinohara, I didn't know you weren't good at scary movies. You were grasping my hand the whole time, too. I feel like I'm seeing a completely different side to her.
No, not at all. It was really loud, so I just got a little startled.
Is that so? Then, would you like to watch another horror film at my house?
Hey, that's mean.
I'm sorry, it's just so fun to see the real you.
How is this fun?
Of course it is, you're cute.
Because I thought you liked older women who were more put together and mature.
Huh? When did I ever say that?
You said it at happy hour that one time.
Oh geez, you heard that? I remember that time. Male bosses were egging me on. So I just said something to appease them. It was only my first year in the company, and I may have said that, but I wasn't really thinking about her. That might be true. I like women who are put together. But I also like it when they have cute sides to them, too.
Really?
Yes, that's why I was hoping that you would show me that side of you more. At least on our days off. Would that be okay?
Well, when you put it like that, how can I say no? Fine. Then I'll take you to my favorite place now.
Really? I'd love to go. I followed Miss Shinohara and we arrived at… what is this?
It's a pet shop, can't you tell? I often come here alone on my days off.
Really? What is that? Do you have any pets of your own?
I really want to, but my apartment building doesn't allow pets.
Ah, so that's why you come here to look at cats and dogs.
Yeah, even though I really want to have one of my own, I go to cat cafes too.
Oh, is that so? Damn it, if I had known that, I would have taken her to one.
What about you, Yasuto? Do you like animals?
I love them. I actually have a cat. This is what she looks like.
Aw, she's so cute.
If you'd like, you can come meet her sometime. She really likes people, so I think you'd like her.
What? Are you sure? But Yasuto, you live at home with your parents, right?
What? Well, yes, but you don't need to worry about that. We can just hang out in my room anyway.
But then, won't your family think that I'm your girlfriend?
I'm sorry. I don't mind if they think that. But you wouldn't like that, would you?
You really are unfair, you know. I said this before already, but you know that I like you. Of course I wouldn't mind it at all.
Wait, really? Thank you. But I just can't wrap my head around why someone like you would ever like someone like me. Plus, I'm always being scolded at work.
Fine, I'll spell it out for you. When you were a new grad and entered the company, I know that a lot of your fellow new hires didn't like me.
What? I don't think so. Although, now that she mentions it, she did have a reputation for being strict to both her superior and junior colleagues. I heard some people complaining about it.
So I know that a lot of people were talking about me behind my back. I just so happened to overhear that when I walked by on my way to the restroom one day. And just as I was feeling upset about it, I heard you standing up for me. You said, Miss Shinohara isn't wrong, and it's our fault for not doing our jobs properly.
Did I really say that?
Maybe you don't remember because you were just speaking your mind, but for me, I'll never forget it.
That's a good point. So that's the reason she likes me, for something so small.
I bet you're thinking it was such a small thing.
I'm sorry.
You know how our office is mostly full of men? So I was working really hard, even pushing myself so that everybody would take me seriously. That was the first time I felt like somebody was recognizing my efforts, and I was really happy.
I see, that makes sense.
Yes, but after that, I found myself paying more and more attention to you, and before I knew it, I was the most strict towards you. I know I'm not perfect, but is it okay if I like you?
Thank you very much. I've always liked you too, so I'm really happy.
What?
You don't have to act so surprised. I like my boss, Miss Shinohara, who is strict but gives clear directions and is good at her job. And I also like the cute Miss Shinohara, who hates horror movies and loves cats. I like them both. So if you'd like, will you please go out with me?
Of course my answer is yes. But at work, I'm not going to change how strict I am to you.
Yes, of course. In an unexpected turn of events, I found out the truth behind Miss Shinohara, and I couldn't have been happier. I can't wait to continue getting to know both sides of her.